Hi everyone, it's Fitz with your daily delivery. Hope you're doing well. I am great. I'm as good as the number one seed. I keep surviving and advancing. That's what the number one seeds did in the NCAA tournament. They have advanced all the way to the Final Four. All four. The first time since 2008 that's happened, and it's incredible. And a lot of people think they know why. And I don't think they know why, because I think I know why. And if I know why, they don't know why. Why? Because. But you need to subscribe to this YouTube channel. That's the first thing I need to tell you to do. Please do so. And make sure you're subscribing to GoPowercat.com. If you are a K-State fan, spring football starts this week. It's time to sign up. Click that green join button. 4 number one teams in the Final Four. 4 number one seeds. Amazing. I remember 2 weeks ago when some of these so-called experts proved they were experts by basically picking that, at least like 3. And everyone made fun of them for just picking chalk, which means picking exactly how it's chalked up on the board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that. I don't know. Just chalk it out like it advances. I don't know. It's called chalk. Maybe we give chalk too much credit. But it's happening in the women's tournament too, which is less uncommon than the men. But it could be after tonight, as I provide this for Monday, 2 more number one seeds on the women's side advance. Well, we've got all 8 number one seeds in the tournament. Now look, I don't think USC unfortunately is going to get past UConn, so that'll blow up that, but it's still been an amazing year. And the experts decided there's one reason why so many highly seeded teams advanced and the 4 number one seeds made it to the Final Four. It's because of the transfer portal. Now, there's some truth to this. I think we did see a lot more teams advance deeper into this tournament and no Cinderellas really to speak of, because if you're a smaller team, you don't hang on to your talent. You just don't. You never get that second, third year with a guy after a really big season. That's bad for college basketball. I get that. But the number one seeds aren't in there because they all had the best NIL or ran it the best. That's not at all what happened. Look, at Kansas State, we've seen what can happen if you miss on your NIL. So it's really not about the amount, it's about how you spend your money, which is true in life, actually. But also, there's a lot that go into the transfer portal and NIL and managing your current roster and building a roster around that roster. Did that make sense? I'm telling you, this has gotten to be very complex. You almost have to be a general manager to be a head coach nowadays. So my theory is that these 4 coaches are the ones who manage the portal and the NIL and their roster the best. They saw the complete picture and how to fit all the pieces together into something. Now, I said from the very start of this tournament, I thought Houston was the best team. And I have seen nothing that changes my mind. I think all 4 teams in the Final Four are outstanding. It's going to be an amazing Final Four. But as they showed in their Elite 8 game, man, Tennessee found out that Houston's got a ceiling much higher than anyone they've seen this year, and they played in the SEC. Houston has an upper threshold that can't be matched in college basketball. So if they're having one of those days, you're losing. And that's what they need to do twice more. I would really hope Kelvin Sampson and the Big 12 can get a title out of this, because I truly believe Houston is the team to beat and can't be beat when they play well. We'll see. It's been chalk, as they say, so cliche. Is that a word? I think I made up a word. But now, there's no upsets. They're all number ones. College basketball's changing. We can decide if it's for better or worse. But I don't think this was purely based on who bought the best players. I think it's about the coaches that manage this chaos better than anyone else.